Hello everybody! As promised, I am doing something for the new year. I've decided that I'm not gonna do a Q&A, but I'm actually gonna do a video of my own where I tell you the best thing that has happened in 2015, the worst thing that has happened, and my resolutions for 2016. I'm doing this because I was really afraid I was not going to get enough questions to do a Q&A, so I thought this is a better thing. I really hope you enjoy it, so keep on watching. I'm going to start by telling you the worst thing that's happened because I think that then I'll tell you the best thing, and that will really help forgetting the worst thing. So I really hope that makes everything a little better. So the worst thing that has happened this year is something that I'm not going to talk really in depth, really openly, but it's something that I would love to mention because I think it might be helpful for others to hear. So during November 2014 and the first months of 2015, I have started suffering from some weird symptoms, and I knew something was wrong. I knew something was not okay at all. And I'm not going to say exactly what I was having. I don't want this to be too TMI, but let's just say that it took a few months to convince my parents and my family something was really wrong and I needed to see a doctor. And in May 2015, I got my diagnosis. It was exactly what I thought it was. Nothing too serious, I'm not dying, it's nothing too bad, and I know a lot of people out there are suffering from a lot worse things, so I'm not here to complain. I'm just saying that I was really hoping I didn't have anything, but deep down I knew something was seriously wrong. So as soon as I got the diagnosis, my life changed completely. I knew I was having something, but as soon as they told me, it got real immediately, and my priorities changed, my view of life changed, my view of the way I see people with my same condition or with other conditions really changed. I really admire those people right now because I know what they're going through and I see how much they're trying to fight, the depression, the sadness that comes from knowing that you will have to fight with something for a long time. So that was really something that, took me down a lot. It was something unexpected. It was something bad. But I'm happy. I mean, I'm not happy, but I really try to stay positive. And I really hope that in 2016, I will be a very positive person, and I'll talk about this more later in my resolutions. But let's just say that when you get a diagnosis that you were maybe expecting but hoping not to get, it's bad, but you need to find the strength to just get up and fight and, find happiness and find positivity where you couldn't find it. And it's something that stays with you, and this is, I suffer from a chronic condition, so it's something that I will bring with me all my life, and it's also, it can get very painful, especially if not treated. So it's not something that you have and that you don't realize you have or you're living with. It's something you really do realize you're living with because it changes you and it changes your perspective on life and the way you live your life. So this is the worst thing that happened, but the best thing that happened is that I think I have found, probably for the first time in my life, someone that really loves me. So I'm in a really healthy, happy, gorgeous relationship. I'm so grateful for that. For the first time, I'm with someone that really, truly, authentically loves me from the bottom of his heart, and he really cares about me. He worries about me. He's always there for me, and he is supporting me no matter what. And that is something that I'm incredibly grateful for, especially because I met him a few months after my grandfather's passing, and I was incredibly in love with my grandfather. He was my beacon of light, he was my guide, and losing him has been incredibly painful. At first it wasn't that painful, that hard, but then as months passed and I started having to deal with things such as what I just told you, receiving a diagnosis you weren't expecting, knowing that you have a chronic disease or something like that. Those are things that really, you need to find strength to, fight against those bad news. And I was really, really down, and I wanted someone by my side, and I didn't have my grandfather, who was always been my rock. So having my boyfriend has really been probably the greatest gift that God has given me, considering that I've had not so many bad things, but the loss of a person who's really close to you, and knowing you have something like that affects your life is really a lot to take in. And having someone next to you who can be really positive and loves you and accepts you for who you are, and no matter what, is the greatest gift. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. Obviously, I'm grateful for so many other things, like having a family, having a loving family, a united family. That is the most important thing, and being overall healthy, because maybe I have a chronic illness, but I'm still here. I'm not dying. My family is healthy, and we have a good house and a good environment to be in. So I'm really grateful for many things, but having a boyfriend is something that I always wanted. I always wanted to find maybe the one. I hope he's the one. He seems like the one. But it's really, really great. It's a great blessing. What is my hair looking like? Awful. So I'm really grateful for that. And my 2016 resolutions are just really simple. I've got 3 that I come up with. The first one is what I mentioned before. So being positive, staying positive throughout everything. That is so important. And I've learned, going through a loss and the depression that comes from that, and the loneliness that comes from that, and the hatred. I didn't feel hatred towards life ever, but kind of I felt alone, and I felt like I was in a bad place at certain points in my life when I was dealing with bad news like that, where I wasn't positive at all. I couldn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I could not see happiness in anything. I was taking everything for granted, and then I learned that is the worst thing you can do. So I've decided that the next thing I'm gonna do is actually grasp the happy and beautiful things I have, like a boyfriend or a family or a healthy life or a good academic career, something beautiful, something positive, and I'm just gonna hold on to that if anything bad ever happens again. So I really hope that keeps me in a place where I can be happy. Maybe I'm a little down, maybe I'm not on cloud 9 all the time, but I am not losing faith. I am not losing hope. I really hope that I can learn to do that. The second thing I want to do is I want to be a better person. So better sister, better girlfriend, better student, better daughter, granddaughter, anything I can do and that can make my family and the people around me happier, and make them happier to be around me, and make me deserve their love and their appreciation and their support. So I really hope I can be like a good human being in general. And then the third one, I think, is pretty obvious. I just want to post more on this channel. This channel's name is Hairspray of Life. So what I want to do is I want to spread joy and life around. This is my purpose. This is what I want to do. I want to be a bright light in your life. I want to be there. I want to be supportive. I want to be loving. And I want to give you tips. I want to give you, something to laugh, something to to laugh at, not in a bad way, like something to be really happy about, something to look forward to. I want my videos to be inspiring, to be challenging, to be exciting, to be funny, to keep you happy and to keep you entertained, because I know what it feels like to feel down and to feel like there's nothing good in your life and there's nothing that you see that is good. And I want to be that one good thing in somebody's life. If I could do that for one person in my life, I would feel absolutely and completely fulfilled. Because I think this is like the perfect thing, like making one person happy, just giving one smile, bringing a person up, not like bringing up someone, but cheering someone up, you know what I mean? Like being that light for someone in a dark moment, that is like the most joyful thing I can do. So I really hope that I can keep making videos and vlogging and doing things that excite you and make this 2016 really honorable and really exciting for my channel and for me and for you viewers as well, because you are the reason that I'm doing this. You're my the thing that really keeps me going. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and have a fantastic New Year's Eve and a happy 2016, everybody. I love you all very, very much. And I love you singularly, like to a single viewer, you that are watching right now. I love you very, very much. And I'm sure that you're loved and very much cared for by someone, somewhere, by me for sure. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a fantastic day, New Year's Eve, whatever it is that you're celebrating, and I hope to see you soon. So bye.